3, 2, 1.
Mental. But yeah, look, it's a dying art. Even if you go and look at it, like I'm looking at the Serie A goal scoring charts, not many of them are out and out centre forwards. You look at if you look at the Premier League top goal scorers chart, all right, the first four, Haaland already up there. Kane, sorry, Man City. Kane will be wanted.
Sure.
How much? Then you've got Tony and Mitrovic. After that, you've got a lot of midfielders, stroke wide men in Rodrigo, Rashford,
Sure.
Almiron, Odegaard, Saka, Maddison. There's no strikers in the world.
No
strikers anywhere.
The game's moving away from that, and that's why guys that are lethal like that and scoring goals, these guys are worth their weight in gold. Literally, literally. You have to pay for your teeth to get them.
That's why I truly believe the moment Kane hands in that transfer request, people say, where would he go? People will pay because he does guarantee you 25, 30 goals a season. And he's one of maybe 5 or 6 in the world that do guarantee it.
Yeah.
And one of them's at Barcelona. One of them's at Man City. Do you know what I mean? Lautaro Martinez, maybe? Is he another one?
He's a scrub, man. Lautaro Martinez. He's very, very overrated. I'll be real. Lautaro Martinez is very, very overrated.
Yeah. I mean, there's not many, is there? You know, the days of having loads of them. So this is going to be interesting. But look, I like Nkunku. I think he's a good player. I think if you've got Nkunku, Mudryk, and one more of a physical.
But even if they don't get that, Nkunku, Mudryk, João Felix, even bruv, that's already fucked, bro. Like that's already all right. Like, do you know what I mean? So the guys that are starting for them become their bench players. Sterling on the bench. Like if you got Sterling coming off the bench, you're doing all right. You know, like that. That's not a bad backup.
Look at their ages, Rants. How old's Mudryk? How old's Nkunku?
Early 20s.
Right. How old's João Felix? How old's Enzo
early
Fernandez?
20s. Early 20s. Early 20s. Bradishile. Early 20s.
Right. You see what they're doing. I'm telling you. I think we disagree on Potter, but I think we agree on what Chelsea are doing.
Oh, yeah. They're buying a squad that will grow together, which is the best way to do it.
Yeah. 22 Mudryk, 24 Nkunku. Yeah. If Chelsea fans just a bit of patience, they are so lucky. If not, swap with me. Swap with me, and you'll have nothing for 10 years to cheer about. So it's up to you guys. you do what you got to do. But they're literally trying to do a 5-year rebuild in 2 windows. It's crazy, man.
No, but this is it. Listen, like things only take time when you don't have money. So I get it.
Sure. Yeah.
When you don't have money, things take time. When you got money, you can throw money at the situation, bro. And that's exactly what they're doing. And I respect it.
As well. We forgot him. Madueke.
Yeah. And he looks like a handful. He's just so unorthodox. Do you know what I mean? He looks a bit weird, but I think that he'll actually do really well for Chelsea because he's so unorthodox and he's very athletic. Do you know what I mean? And that's all you need in the Prem. Like if you're a decent athlete, it goes a long way.
I truly believe that a lot of Premier League fans, especially fans of like my club and like Brighton and Brentford and even Man United, I think we should all be very happy that Chelsea have the number of injuries they do. Because if they didn't, I'd be a lot more concerned about them. I'm not worried about them this year. Next year, I think they're in there, and I think you boys as well. I mean, I think it'll be.
I think we're challenging for the title next season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I think. I think if we back the manager in the summer, the way we've backed him this summer, I think we're challenging for the title. I genuinely do, and the numbers actually suggest that we will challenge for the title next season, just because of how good we've been against all the teams around us, and also how good our home record is and how many clean sheets we've had as well. When you look at Man United's clean sheets and how often we're not conceding goals now, that it tells you, that the foundations have already been built. Do you know what I'm saying? And if we have another summer window where we bring in, I say 3 or 4 players of the top quality, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 players and new owners, it's crazy. Man United, if we make 4 solid signings in the summer with new owners, bro, we're challenging. I'm not saying we're going to win the title. I'm saying that we will challenge, as in we'll be in the conversation until at least the springtime, genuinely. because
I believe you. I think, and the most important thing you done, right? The most important thing you done was Casemiro.
Oh,
Just
unbelievable.
I was watching a debate last night. Some YouTubers were debating who's better, Casemiro or Partey, and I was like, look, I think Partey's had a good year. I like Partey as a footballer, but sometimes you just got to go, hang on. There's levels to this game, right? And Casemiro for me is the complete midfielder. I think he's a fantastic footballer. Fantastic footballer. So I think build around him, get in a centre forward, couple more defenders. You know, I think you're gonna be a really good team.
It's a very disrespectful conversation. Like Thomas Partey's literally done nothing in the game, innit? Like you're comparing a Rolls Royce to like a fucking, I don't know, like what's it, a Toyota Prius. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is just what it is. Do you know what I mean? A Toyota it's a nice, reliable car. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like it's very economical. All the Uber drivers are driving it because it does the job. Do you know what I'm saying? Gets your mate to be, you know what I mean, does well on the fuel and that. But we got a fucking Rolls Royce in Casemiro with 5 Champions Leagues, yeah. That's probably the best holding midfielder of his generation. You're comparing him to Thomas Partey, bro. Like, that is ridiculous, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, bro.
I agree with you. Listen, I'm a big fan of listen, I like Partey. I think he's a good player, but I think people just go so overboard when players have a good spell versus regular years of consistency. And that's it for me. That's why, as I always say to you, we live in a knee-jerk world where people can only see in the last 10 games. They can't see wider. Casemiro's been doing it for years and years. And look at Real Madrid this year. Real Madrid are not the same team this year. Now, I'm not saying, oh, that's purely down to one man. But when you've had that guy anchoring your midfield for the last 6, 7 years, 8 years, whatever he was there, you lose that, and all right, you can bring in really good players like Tchouaméni and Camavinga.
It's the same thing that happened when they lost Makelele. Like, you got to understand, you don't realize how important these guys are, until they're no longer there. You know what I'm saying? Casemiro's different, And the thing is, his ability on the ball has been massively overlooked for a number of years because he was playing with Kroos and Modric. But now you're seeing him at Manchester United, like, yo, different gravy. Man saying we can't downplay how good Thomas Partey is. There's a reason why he was playing for the shit Madrid. Do you know what I mean? And not the real one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not be honest, bro. Like, he's good, but he's not on Casemiro's level. It's all right for him to just be a good player, bro. Like, it's all right. But the problem is you lot always want to take it too fucking far. This is the problem.